YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. Yes, 'tis I, your housing discussion guru, with another article from Down Under, from Australia. And it's a really interesting one, and I really hope everyone pays attention to this, because what is being forecasted right now in Australia is what's happening in London for the last 17 or 18 months, steadily. And what am I talking about? Moderate falls. NAB slashes forecast for house prices predicting moderate falls. Let's see if this video says anything here. If it has no music, it flagged my video. I didn't see the video yet. I don't know if it's any good. Don't get mad at me if it sucks.
Keep calm and carry on. That's effectively the message to homeowners, despite fresh research showing some areas of Sydney have already dropped more than 10%. Two reports from ANZ and Macquarie Banks forecast a further average fall of 6% on house and unit prices.
There shouldn't be panic at this stage. I think if we're talking about a 10% decline in prices over the next couple of years, that's much preferable, I think, to the other end of the spectrum, where you could have ongoing 10-15% growth over the next couple of years. And if that continued, then I think you'd be in for a much sharper correction at the end of that process.
The details on what suburbs have been hit hardest will be in the news tonight at 6 o'clock.
Okay, I might be out of my mind or out of my tree. 10% is huge. If you paid $1 million for your house, it's worth $900,000. They're making it seem like 10% is not. 10% is huge, and if it keeps falling that much year over year, it's actually going to be huge. I don't know what the heck is going on. 10%, you are underwater, especially if you bought your house for $1 million and the equity went up to let's say 1.1 million. It went down 10%. You're underwater. Anyways, the National Australian Bank, NAB, has slashed its previous forecast for Australian home prices, predicting markets will continue to track downwards well into 2019. No, you don't say. NAB's quarterly residential property survey, and the bank said the property price plunge at the start of 2018 more significant than initially expected. You know what that means? It's going down, buddy. We don't expect a slightly sharper decline in 2018 and a fall from 2019. It was expected to be a small increase, driven by continuous weakness in Sydney and Melbourne, as well as a sharper decline in the unit prices in Brisbane, the bank's economists predict. NAB also expects the house prices to flatten into aggregate into 2020, implying that the peak through the fall of 6.5% and 2.5% in Sydney, Melbourne, respectively. Wow. So what they're doing is now they're trying to massage the people. Massage. Into thinking, hey, you know what? It's okay. Don't panic, Cardanic. It's all good. But according to CoreLogic data, over the last 12 months, national housing prices have fallen 2.7% to the record median, including both apartments and houses of 556,384. Last month marked the 9th consecutive month-on-month fall in national home values since the market peaked in September last year. Remember, they're going to start calling last year and all those peaks in the last 4 years an anomaly when it goes back down to where it was 6-7 years ago. They're just going to call that an anomaly, like they're doing in Toronto. NAB's chief economist Alan Oster said property professionals express less confidence in the property market across the country, because no one could afford to buy anything with the mortgage stress tests and everything that's happening in Australia right now, and the capital outflows that are not coming in from China and rising interest rates. What do you think is going to happen? Weaker sentiment was evident in all states. It turned out negative in WA and New South Wales. Amid falling house prices and rents, Victoria was also noticeably softer, but remained positive as pickup in rents helped offset falling prices, said Auster. Overall confidence levels fell to a new survey low, driven down mainly by New South Wales and Victoria, where the capital city house prices have declined. Auster said that while the number of foreign buyers purchasing Australian property has declined, key word right there, key sentence to this article. There's the key sentence that builds the structure of this article is built around. The market presented opportunities for new investors to get their foot in the door. What's a new investor? The Australian proper? now has a chance to actually buy in their own country. Could someone fill me in here? State government and incentives and moderating house prices are likely helping first home buyers to move into the property ladder, said Elster. Here it is, guys. NABs. Hedonic house price forecast. There it is. This is what they're saying. Flats in Melbourne and Brisbane. I don't believe that. Adelaide, a small increase. A dip in Perth. No, it's still unaffordable. There's Sydney. This is the unit price forecast for NAB's hedonic unit price forecast. There it is. 4.5 in Brisbane. I see Hobart going up only because everyone's leaving to move there. Because they can't afford to buy anything else in the other major cities. So you're seeing the other major cities go up in price. And that's what's happening. So let's make fun. Now, this section of the show, it's called Let's Make Fun of Delusional Mike. Because Delusional Mike I believe, a house shouldn't be more than 400 grand unless you're buying something really up there. Like really up there. So let's go to this segment of the show that we call Delusional Mike. These properties don't exist. Georgia, that's how many are for sale. That's one whole house. Let's look at this house. Delusional Mike has never been anywhere. He's Delusional Mike. And this is fair. Look at Delusional Mike. What does he know? Houses everywhere are going up so. Look at that. Delusional Mike. Okay, well, it's a flash in the pan. We got a flash in the pan state. Let's move to Tennessee. Delusional Mike. Mike is so delusional. It costs $1 million to build a house, so that's why houses are expensive. But these materials came from the moon. Let's go to Oklahoma. Delusional Mike. Whoa, sorry, that we just went there. Delusional Mike. Texas. Let's go to Texas. Delusional Mike. Look at that for 300,000. Delusional Mike. A mortgage on that. Let's see what that costs. That house is huge. 5 bedrooms and 4 baths. Look at that stone and all that stone wall. 1,386. I know someone that's paying $1,400 for a 1-bedroom in Vancouver. And they don't own it. Delusional Mike. Let's move on. Let's go to Indiana. Delusional Mike. Yeah, see, in Australia, that house to build, that's going to cost $800,000. That's why we're selling it for $1.2 million. Delusional Mike. Delusional Mike. Delusional Mike. All over. That's why the average house price in the U.S. is still well under $200,000. Benchmark across the U.S., guys. And you know what? Like I said, this is what houses are supposed to be worth. That's what you pay for a house. Go ahead and say location, location, location. You're telling me there's nowhere in Alabama you could live? You're telling me of all the oops. Like you're telling me you can't find a job in some of these big cities? Give me a break. These homes are there for a reason. And these are higher end homes too, like 300, 400,000. Kansas. Look at that. That's a mansion. That's a castle. That's different. We're looking at a nice starter home for a family right there. 326. What's the mortgage on this? It's not opening for me. I think I've been on the site for too long, so they're just like maybe trying to cut me out or something. Wow. Beautiful homes. But anyways, guys, it's me, Delusional Mike, signing off. Those homes in your country cost multi-million dollars to build. That's why you're paying $2 million for a house that's realistically worth $139,000 somewhere else, $326,000 somewhere else, $209,000 somewhere else. Comment below, and Delusional Mike will reply. Thanks for watching.